Another welcome to Prime Sports with me, Razak Musbao. Now, the African Union Sports Council has expressed satisfaction with the level of work done at the various venues for the 2023 Africa Games. The delegation conducted an extensive tour of the facilities, particularly the Legon Sports Stadium and the Boteman Sports Complex, with the latter deemed to be at 87% completion. Now, both projects are slated for handover to the local organizing committee in December. Joy Sports' Haruna Mubarak was there and filed this report.
And then after that will conclude.
Another chance for Ghana to prove it is on course to host Africa's biggest sports event. Representatives from some of the countries on the continent were present to see for themselves the progress made at the venues designated for the Games. The tour began at the Legon Stadium, where the facility appears to be far from being near completion. Work is still ongoing to better the grass. Tartan tracks for both the stadium and the warm-up field are yet to be designed, and other areas like the director's box, the media tribune, are all uncompleted. But all is not gloomy. Though work is still ongoing, the rugby turf seems to be in good shape with only final touches remaining. An even better improvement of the field, the designated area for the athletes to have a successful stay for the Games, appears ready. The Legon facility inspection has been completed, and now it's time to proceed with the assessment of the Boteman Sports Complex. A noteworthy development is the construction of a road that directly connects to the Boteman facility. According to contractors, this road is considered safe and a crucial piece of the puzzle.
And as of now, the contractor has done about 80% of the work. It's expected to be completed in December this year. And I hope you travel on it. You saw it. Extensive work completed. And we hope that it will be done before the end of this year.
However, inside the facility has many unfinished projects for the event. Over 20 sporting disciplines, including swimming, tennis, and basketball, will be hosted at the venue. It's been a roller coaster period as far as preparation for the Games is concerned. But over the last few months, there's been some improvement in terms of the erection of buildings for the various sporting events. But the job is not done yet. There's still a lot more to do, and time will tell if indeed they can meet the deadline in December. Construction progress stands at 59%, with 49% remaining to be completed. Million. The overall completion rate is at 87%. Officials say the government has invested over $180 million in the project, and additional support from corporate Ghana can accelerate the completion of the work.
So far, government has invested about $195 million, and that is not with regard. That has nothing to do with operational costs. It's solely for infrastructure, the building of the facilities here, and then at Legon. And the government will have to also give the LOC money for operations. So that's the cost that will also be added to what so far has been sunk into the project. And then we are saying that corporate bodies can also complement the efforts of what government has done so far.
The inspection team expressed their satisfaction with the progress of work done during the tour. They also extended their gratitude to the government of Ghana for its efforts in ensuring that the preparations are on track.
I think we are very happy with the progress that has been made so far, and the African Union is very, very grateful with the great investment that the government of the Republic of Ghana has put into the construction of the facilities. Last time when we were here, we were assured by the LOC that by December, all the facilities will be completed and ready for the Games. And for sure, this time we just visited Legon it's nearly complete, and here we are now. When I see the overall percentage there, I think it is about 87%. So this is very impressive, and the confederations, who are the custodians of sports in terms of who are the custodians of appreciating the technical aspects of the organizations of the game, the organization of the games rather. They were very impressed, and they are very supportive, and they were very happy.
The sun in the hourglass continues to fall, and as it descends, the anticipation for the games intensifies. With just 5 months left, there is a heightened awareness that preparations need to be completed quickly to meet the deadline in December. Haruna Mubarak for Joy Sports.
Now, Glitz Africa, in collaboration with Ghana Gas, has constructed a modern Astro turf at a unique park, Kote, in the Oforikrom Municipality of the Ashanti region. Now, the region now boasts of about 18 artificial turfs, but only one, the GUSS Sports Complex at KNUST, is situated within the Oforikrom Municipality. Live FM Stephen Zando was at the commissioning and has come to with this report.
Glitz Africa CEO Claudia Abna-Kwatin Lumo, as part of efforts to aid sports development in the region, sourced funding from Ghana Gas to construct the first government-owned Astro in the Oforikrom Municipality. A ceremony was held on Sunday at Kote to commission the project. The event featured former Black Stars captain Stephen Appiah. Other football legends who graced the occasion include Sule Muntari, Emmanuel Ajimambadu, Fatah Odauda, Derek Boatin, and Lai Kinson. Speaking during a colorful ceremony to unveil the groundbreaking facility, Claudia Lumo, who is the brain behind this project, explained the initiative has the goal to assist in unearthing more football talent within the constituency.
There are a lot of talent in our constituency. The guys are very good with football. And this will help them, especially after launching the Oforikrom football ranges. These former Black Stars players we brought today will mentor the players in the constituency, and some will be scouted as well. So I am confident in the future.
The edifice, which was constructed by Best Limited, has fences, washrooms, floodlights, and a standard football field that can host matches. Managing Director of Best Limited construction firm Nanantri says their aim is to develop football pitches across the country.
Best Limited, and as a company we've focused on delivering excellence when it comes to the development of sports pitches across the country, and this here at Kote is a standard 11-a-side pitch which comes with the best of illumination when it comes to lighting to provide enough brightness when the games are to be played in the evening. For the sake of protection for the players and patrons of the pitch, there is provided this panel mesh fencing. So all throughout, we believe that best stands for best, and there is the need for various communities and all agencies to rally behind Best Limited as we develop our pitches nationwide.
The financiers of the project, Ghana Gas, is aiming at providing more artificial turfs in the country for the youth to be able to curb social vices. Here is Mr. Ayima of Ghana Gas.
If Ghana had a lot of AstroTurfs, we would have produced a lot of football talent than we have today. The place used to be a rough playing surface, but with this transformation, look at the joy and excitement it has brought to the people of Kote. So Ghana Gas will provide more AstroTurfs
social activities
for the youth to be engaged with football, which could help curb social vices.
For providing such AstroTurf within the country.
Let's stay on sports and facilities because Ghana Premier League champions Mediama are set to commission their new stadium ahead of their participation in the CAF Champions League group stage. Now, Mediama booked a place in the group stage of the competition after overcoming the challenge of Guinean side Horoya over 2 games last month, securing a 4-3 aggregate win. Mediama played their home games of the qualifiers at the Cape Coast Stadium as the home grounds continues to be under construction. Now, speaking to the press on Monday, the Member of Parliament for Takwa Insem, George Miracle Duka, revealed the club will commission the 10,000-seater capacity stadium by the end of November.
Our league is being re-energized. The soccer fraternity must be happy. We mustn't only glorify the teams in the diaspora, but also glorify our teams and motivate them. We need to motivate ourselves. It's not only the teams in the foreign countries and we'll be wearing their t-shirts, even spending more time discussing foreign teams than our local matches. Referees must be motivated. Team or club owners must be motivated. The entire playing body in this country must be equally motivated and directed. When they are influenced by positive comments, we kind of reshape our sporting fraternity. On this note, thank you very much for the attention. We believe come December, where we will be playing in Tapa for the championship, the entire country will come to Tapa. Our routes will be to Tapa. We'll be commissioning our stadium also by November ending. And we are using this platform. We are using this platform to invite you to Tapa. Invitation letters will start coming, and by the grace of God, we shall play our match, the first match of the group championship in Tapa.
Now, Chairman of the Ghana League Club Association, Kujo Fianu, has called for a free and fair electoral process in the upcoming Ghana Football Association's election slated for October 5 in Tamale. Now, addressing football stakeholders in a video broadcast, Mr. Fianu called for continued support for the association and also assured of their commitment to improve the well-being of clubs in the country.
To our esteemed football administrators, club owners, footballers, and all other industry players, the Ghana League Clubs Association, GALCA, extends its heartfelt appreciation for your unwavering commitment to the advancement of football in Ghana. GALCA also commends the club owners across all divisions who, despite the challenging economic climate, have remained steadfast in their investment of time, resources, and energy in the world of football. While many businesses faced adversity, the football industry continued to flourish, providing support to the numerous players engaged in the sport. This season, GALCA plans a number of activities to help shape the football ecosystem. As the welfare organization of our clubs, GALCA remains committed to sponsoring innovative programs to nurture the game at all levels. Our flagship events, including the GALCA Top 4, the President Cup, and the First Lady Cup, will be revamped and enhanced to generate income to support our beloved clubs. This will take the shape of new formats to the competitions, plus great packages for all clubs and players participating in them. We are actively engaged in discussions with various stakeholders, corporate entities, and potential investors to provide their backing in this endeavor, and we are making inroads. In due course, GALCA will announce a strategic partnership to further strengthen our initiatives. Regarding the forthcoming GFA elections, GALCA extends best wishes to all candidates and calls for a fair and transparent electoral process to select leaders who will contribute to the growth of football in Ghana.
Well, meanwhile, former president of the Nigerian Football Federation, Amaju Pinnick, has revealed that he has held talks with disqualified GFA presidential aspirant George Afriyie and entreated him to maintain his love for the country and avoid doing anything to jeopardize the electoral process. He has been speaking to the media in Tamale ahead of the elections on Thursday.
I told you I've known George for a long time. He he's a football personality, and I have very high regard for him. I can tell you that. I've spoken to him. There are things that I cannot discuss at the moment, but he didn't come to say that it is a do or die. He didn't come to say that it's either me or nobody. Of course, he will ventilate his anger, which he did, and I listened. I was able to tell him some things from brother to brother, and I know George, he listens. Even though he feels agitated, he feels pain, he might be livid, but if a football lover will not want to die within his environment. So I can be talking ambiguity, calculated, but you're able to draw an inference from what I've said. But I can tell you, George loves Ghana. He will not do anything to jeopardize. Maybe people might be telling him X, Y, Z, but ultimately, he loves Ghana and he also knows the repercussion.
We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with more. Please stay. Get some update from the Champions League now. And talking of United, they've just lost to Galatasaray by 3-2 in some other games. You can see there, Bayern Munich came back to defeat Copenhagen 2-1. United losing to Galatasaray 3-2. Lens defeating Arsenal 2-1. And PSV Eindhoven and Sevilla also drawing 2-2 there. In the game between Real Madrid and Napoli, that also ended over there. So Union Berlin, and of course Real Madrid ended up winning by 3-2. That's all we have for you on Prime Sports. Up next is PM Express with Evans Mensah. Please stay.